Henry David Thoreau lived at Walden Pond in a house just like this from July 4th, 1845 until September 6th, 1847. He was here for just over 2 years. The main reason he was here was to simplify his life and to find out exactly what it was that made him happy.
I love helping people. You know, it's a beautiful thing.
Having really, really ridiculously good sex.
What makes me happy? To see all the people in New York have affordable housing. That would make me happy.
Well, what makes me happy is starting the morning doing ballet.
What makes me happy is when my parents aren't bothering me about anything.
A good woman makes me happy.
When I'm really peaceful and in the moment, that's when I'm happiest.
What makes me happy is sitting in a dark theater waiting for the overture to start.
And I got to know George Abbott. I mean, an icon in our business. He was 100 years old when he directed that play. And I was standing on stage and he was out in the audience and he wanted to come up on stage and we had staircase. But he reached his hand out for me to grab it so he could climb up onto the apron of the stage. And as I'm getting him halfway up, he looks at me and he says, "If you drop me, your career is over."
What makes me happy is music.
Don't stray far from home, my dear, don't stray from home. It's cold in the dark woods.
And then things just totally opened up, and here I am.
Very, very few people on this planet, a very small percentage of people make their living, even make a living, straight by doing just pure music or art. So it's a privilege just to be able to do it at all, in my opinion. To be able just to have it as part of your life at all is a privilege. To play for an audience, to have an appreciative audience, to be able to connect with people. That's for me, it sounds corny, but that's the reward.
Life makes me happy. It's such a great inspiration.
Life makes me happy.
Education is the main key. I mean, if you can't educate your kids in the city, you don't want to live in the city.
I'm Bob Hoagie from Monk Dog's Urban Art. I think if I really thought about what made me happy, I'd have to go with chocolate cake for breakfast. You know what I mean? Extraordinary artwork, accountable people, imagination, fast women, slow horses, unreliable sources. And did I get to the jelly beans? The licorice ones are really what you want to look for in this. Thanks, man. We good?
Live life to the fullest. Carpe diem. Seize the day.
That little voice east of my soul that pulls you up when I need a tow. 'Cause my truck don't seem to start. Could have been my heart, could have been my heart. That lost kid looking for his mother. That lovely view behind cloud cover. That little box you just marked other. Could have been my heart, could have been my heart. Bit my lip and stubbed my toe. Grabbed my foot, I fell to the floor. Out the door, on the street, slipping down the old concrete. You bounced back in with a twist. You picked me up and gave me a kiss. I said, "Excuse me, miss, you're standing on my heart." Up in it dry.
Well, I feel that if you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere.